Hi, beginners asking me what to do after the opening. Okay, we developed the pieces, but how to play the middle game? Which strategy is the best? In this video, I'm trying to answer for this question with help of brilliant example from Jose Roll Capablanca art. Don't skip this video if you're a beginner because it will be extremely useful for you. My name is Pavel Martinov and welcome you to my YouTube channel, and let's uncover chess together. Capablanca, third world chess champion, played white in this position. And white has several options. The good one will be rook goes d1. We want to improve the rook, to move the rook to the center and so on. Improving the pieces is very important in chess. Your pieces always needs to be on the best positions. But Capablanca starting another strategy. He is going rook f3. And what to do after the opening? Right, is to attack as soon as possible to the king of your opponent. Yeah, I want to go rook g3 to create the idea of queen g7 checkmate. That is basically geometry of white. Black responded with knight f5, rook g3. We already want to basically go f4, right? I will show like random move, right? I'm going f4 in this position, and if the knight goes back, I'm going queen g7 checkmate. That is the idea. The idea that white has a lot of pieces in the attack against this king. Black played f6, trying to block the diagonal for queen. f4, definitely we need to drop the knight from the center. Knight c6, queen c3, rook f7. Black's trying to overprotect the king, but it's not helps. f5, a nice move, fixing the space advantage, and we want to relocate the knight to e6, a better square, where he will get more pressure to the king's position of black. Queen f8, queen b3. Using the tactical feature, the f6 move made this diagonal really weak, and we are using the weaknesses. For example, if black will try to go rook b8 to protect this pawn, because the pawn is hanging, yes, after queen b3, we can find knight f6. And both pieces of black, pawn and the rook, they're pinned and they can't take the knight on f6. And after king h8, knight d5, we just took an extra pawn and we have a winning position. So, after queen b3, black tried to go king h8, knight f4. The idea is that we are trapping black. We want to make a trap. For example, if rook b8 right now to protect b7 pawn, then I'm going knight g6. It's a fork to the queen and the king. Takes, takes. And if the rook goes somewhere, I'm going rook h3 checkmate. Against this weak diagonal is here. Never create weaknesses around your king. That always ends bad. So after knight f4, black tried to play knight f5 to cover g6 point with their knight. Then we are taking on b7, rook b8, queen a6, rook b2. Not all attacks are overing with the checkmate. Here we are really satisfied with our position. We took material advantage. These pieces of black are really passive. The king's position is bad anyway. And we are going rook b3. A nice understanding from Capablanca. He wants to trade the most active piece of black, the rook on b2. And for example, after the trade a b3, I'm doing the A line absolutely free for my weight pieces, and I want to go queen b7 and rook a8 to win the queen. If black trying to go c6, I can go knight e6, queen g8, and the nice moment that computer suggests here to play calm move h3, just to be sure make a window for the king on h2, and this position is absolutely winning. Queen a8, the following move, and white still has material advantage, and black's kings really suffer in the corner. Returning back to the game, the opponent of Capablanca decided to go rook takes c2, but then I'm going rook a b1. Again, the importance of the open line. The rook wants to go to b8, king suffers, queen suffers. h6, knight g6 to force black to take on g6. F takes g6 and the pawn taking the square out of the king. Rook e7, rook b8, rook 8, and here Capablanca made the mistake. He needed to play queen b5, and after like rook b8, because the e8 rook is under the pressure, queen b8, for sure for queen b8 I will go rook b8 checkmate. King g8, I'm going queen b3, and basically it's a double attack for the king and for the rook, and white receiving an extra rook, an absolutely winning situation. Capablanca in the game played queen a8 with the same ideas. His opponent resigned, but he didn't see that he has the move rook takes a2 in this position. And after queen a2, rook b8, the position comes to be equal again. So Capablanca made everything perfect in this game. In the final, he made one mistake, but after queen b5, he was able to win. Anyway, he showed us the ideas what to do after the opening. We are going to attack. I hope this video was useful for beginners. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's learn chess together.